महि धियो यो न प्रचोदया आहा ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we are chanting these divine hymns of Om Bhurbhuva Swaha, Tat Savitar Varenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodya Swaha. So, this chanting is going on, ladies and gentlemen, on this date of 22nd March 2020. While there is the coronavirus virus, it's the gift of China, I should say, to the humanity and to the world, the killer gift of China. So let's just leave it aside at the moment, while each and every person is giving his prescription and her prescription, ladies and gentlemen. So I will also give my prescription, what I like and love for my loved ones and for the people who love and care for the humanity. So what I could understand, ladies and gentlemen, after going through the various WhatsApp posts, WHO chief this statement, who says that nobody in this world, even the youth, are invincible. Nobody is invincible against this coronavirus virus. It is going to inflict more than 70% of the population in the coming days. Only the people who are the tribals or who are in far-flung areas, untouched by the rest of the humanity, rest of the people, they will only be not affected by this virus. And even the Secretary General was also saying that this virus is the most pandemic and the most heinous and the invisible terrorist which has inflicted the humanity in the 2020. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the important point, what I could understand, the solution and the prescription for this particular thing. Let me just first of all touch very few points I want to touch first. Number one is that there is no vaccine for this particular coronavirus. This vaccine is around 12 months to 18 months away, the vaccine. And then this vaccine will only create the antibodies in the person to fight the further coronavirus attack by this invisible terrorist. So what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, when there is no vaccine, it is 12 and 18 months away, there is no cure for this coronavirus. No cure, no medicine is going to come. So what is the solution under these situations? What I could understand, ladies and gentlemen, only increase of the immunity by the self, through yoga practices and through Ayurveda means eating herbal and eating those things which can increase your immunity, increase your and my immunity to fight the attack of this virus. That, ladies and gentlemen, when this virus will attack the 70% of the population, what will happen? The things that will happen is that most of the people will be able to fight it out through their own self and immunity. And there will be people who will be with less immunity and who will not be able to fight it, and there is every possibility of their being dead. dead. So there are no two thoughts about it. There are not two thoughts about it. It is that the immunity, the people with stronger immunity, they will be able to fight it out. They will be able to fight it out, and they will be able to survive. So survival is the issue. It is survival is the fittest. So what has to be done? Immunity has to be increased. Immunity of the self has to be increased, and that will be through yoga and Ayurveda. Coming back to the immunity point. So when 70% of the population will be attacked by this coronavirus virus, this they after some time, the people who will be able to fight it out and survive, they will develop antibodies. They will develop antibodies within themselves. When they develop antibodies, the antibodies will be able to fight the further attack. It is simply like this: hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C. You just put the first the virus, means that the inside in such a situation, so that the antibodies are created in the body, and then the person is immunized and able to fight. It creates an army in the body to fight the external army. The army will be same. Remember, army will be same. It will be the coronavirus army inside the human body of the people who will be able to survive it. They will fight the external army of the coronavirus. So that is the basic philosophy of the vaccine, and that is the basic philosophy of the vaccination for the last hundreds of years, maybe around 150 years. So we need to first increase. The key is that we need to increase our immunity, ladies and gentlemen, through yoga, through Ayurveda, through amla, giloy, vitamin C, adrak, quartz, so many things, and be able to fight the attack of this invisible army which is going to attack us. Once it is inside, we will use this army only. First we will overcome this army inside our body, and once it is inside our body, we will use this coronavirus antibodies only to fight their brothers and sisters, the further coronavirus attack on us, on our body. So what I am trying to tell, ladies and gentlemen, just so many thousands and thousands of people giving different prescriptions all over the world in WhatsApp and social media and in the TV, in the mainstream media. My only point to my loved ones, to my friends, to my own family first, friends first, humanity first, is that increase your immunity. Increase your immunity by all means, to be able and to be ready to fight this attack of this invisible terrorist and invisible virus, which in any way is going to attack us one day or the other during the next 6 months. During the next 6 months, when all maybe 70-80% of the population of the world of 6.7 billion people will be affected. You just see that what's happening in the Italy. You just see that what's happening in the California. The whole of the cities are locked down. So to create the social distancing is okay. But while we are in the social distancing at our homes, ladies and gentlemen, we need to also increase our immunity. That is the message that I want to give to my friends, to my foes, and to my loved ones. Be careful. We need to survive. We need to survive for this planet Earth. We need to be fit, and this coronavirus we can only defeat and kill by increasing our immunity through yoga practices, through Ayurvedic practices, through our age-old tested Indian practices. I would say that Indian practices, Bharatvarsh practices. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. Keep smiling, keep happy, keep Keep fit and increase your community. Increase your immunity. Thanks a lot. God bless.